book of Genesis, 3rd chapter, starting at the 1st verse. Now the serpent was more subtle than all the wild beasts that the Father had created. And the serpent said to the woman, Truly, has Father Yahweh said that you shall not eat of any tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of all the trees in the garden. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Father Yahweh has said, You shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. And the serpent said to the woman, You shall not surely die. For Father Yahweh knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be like gods, little g, knowing good and evil. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and that the tree was delightful to look at, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat. And she also gave to her husband with her, and he did eat. When the eyes of both were opened, and they knew that they were naked, they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of Father Yahweh walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Most High among the trees of the garden. And Father Yahweh called to Adam and said, Where are you, Adam? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and when I saw that I was naked, I hid myself. And Father Yahweh said to him, Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten of the tree of which I commanded you that you should not eat? And Adam said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the fruit of the tree, and I did eat. And Father Yahweh said to the woman, What is this that you have done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And Father Yahweh said to the serpent, Because you have done this thing, cursed are you above all cattle and above all beasts of the field. On your belly shall you go, and dust shall you eat all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your posterity and her posterity. Her posterity shall tread your head underfoot, and you shall strike him in his heel. To the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your pain in your conception. In pain you shall bring forth children, and you shall be dependent upon your husband, and he shall rule over you. And to Adam he said, Because you have listened to the voice of your wife, and have eaten of the tree of which I commanded you, saying, You shall not eat of it, cursed is the ground for your sake. In sorrow shall you eat the fruits of it all the days of your life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to you, and you shall eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of your face shall you eat bread until you return to the ground. Out of it you were taken, for dust you are, and to dust shall you return. So Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. And Father Yahweh made for Adam and for his wife coats of skin and clothed them. Then Father Yahweh said, Behold, the man has become like one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. Therefore Father Yahweh sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he came. So Father Yahweh drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubim, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the path to the tree of life. Peace be unto you, brothers and sisters. Peace be unto you. This is Elder Youngman, and the name of tonight's message is Don't Look Down. Don't look